Chapter 5, Teeth and Digestion. Let's learn about our teeth, parts and structure of a tooth, digestion of food, types of teeth, causes of cavities and tooth decay, rules of healthy digestion. Our teeth. We all have a pair of jaws in our mouth. The upper jaw is fixed, but the lower jaw can move. Each jaw has a row of hard, bone-like teeth. Together, they form a complete set of teeth. How are teeth useful to us? Teeth give proper shape to our face. They also help us to speak properly. Teeth help us to bite, chew and grind our food. Chewing breaks down the food into smaller pieces so that they can be swallowed and digested easily. Sets of teeth. Human beings have two sets of teeth, temporary set and permanent set. By the time a child is 2.5 years old, the first set of 20 teeth appears. This set of teeth in a child is called temporary teeth. These teeth are also called milk teeth. When the child is about 6 years old, milk teeth start falling out one by one. Slowly, new ones which are bigger in size take their place. This set of teeth is called permanent teeth. There are usually 32 teeth in a permanent teeth. Types of teeth. All the teeth are not alike. They have different shapes. Their shape depends on their functions. The 4 teeth at the front of each jaw are specially made for cutting the food. They are called incisors. There are 2 pointed teeth, one on each side of incisors. Their work is to grip and tear the food. They are called canines. The remaining teeth are flat, grinding and chewing teeth. They are called premolars and molars. There are 4 premolars, 2 on each side of a jaw. Behind these are the molars, which are broader than the premolars. There are 6 molars in each jaw, 3 on each side. Alphabet. An adult has 32 teeth in all. Incisors, upper jaw 4, lower jaw 4. Canines 2, molars and premolars 10, 10. Total 16, 16. Total 32. Parts and structure of a tooth. A tooth is divided into 3 parts. They are root, neck and crown. The root is the unseen part of the tooth that lies embedded in the gums. The gums hold the teeth firmly in place. The crown is the white tooth that we see. The neck is where the root and the crown meet. A tooth is covered with a hard white layer called the enamel, which is the hardest substance in the human body. Inside the enamel lies the hard dentine. In the center of the tooth, below the dentine, lies the pulp. The pulp is soft and has blood vessels and nerves. The nerves and blood vessels enter the tooth through a hole in its root. Causes of cavities and tooth decay. If you touch your teeth, you will find that they are sticky. This is because of plaque. Plaque is a layer of bacteria or germs. Plaque reacts with sugar in your food to form acids. These acids cause cavities and tooth decay. If cavities are not treated early, then the infection reaches the pulp. It is very painful as there are nerves in the pulp. Further negligence can cause loss of tooth. You can remove plaque by proper brushing. Brushing also removes bits of food that is stuck between your teeth. Proper dental habits should be followed for healthy teeth. Brushing keeps your mouth smelling fresh. For healthy teeth, you should brush your teeth correctly and regularly. Avoid eating too many chocolates and sweets. Eat a balanced diet. Get dental checkup every 6 months. Strong and healthy teeth will remain forever with you. Digestion of food. The food we eat is used by our body to get energy to do work and also for growth. But the food we eat cannot be used as it is. It has to be broken down into very simple soluble forms. The simple food can then dissolve in the blood and be carried to all parts of our body. The process of breaking down of complex food substances into simple soluble form is called digestion. Organs which help in digestion of food are called digestive organs. Similarly, the food that we eat does not dissolve in the blood directly. The starch in the rice or wheat changes into sugar during digestion. The sugar dissolves in the blood. The process of digestion. Food is digested in the alimentary canal. The alimentary canal consists of the food pipe or the esophagus, the stomach, the small intestine and the large intestine. In the mouth, digestion begins when we put food into the mouth. Food is first softened with a watery substance called saliva. The teeth and tongue break up this softened food into small parts. The food is then swallowed and it moves down the food pipe. Alphabet. Saliva changes starch into sugar. That is why starchy foods like bread and rice taste sweeter after we in the stomach. The food now enters the alimentary canal. It passes through the esophagus to the stomach. The stomach is a muscular bag. The stomach muscles churn the food with digestive juices. They break down proteins and other substances into simple soluble substances in the small intestine. The mixture is pushed gradually into a long coiled tube called the small intestine. Some juices secreted by the small intestine are added to the mixture. The digestive juices from the liver and the pancreas enter the small intestine and are the liver makes a digestive juice called bile. Bile helps to digest fats. The action of all these juices converts the food into different soluble substances. The blood vessels present in the walls of the small intestine absorb the soluble substances into the blood. The blood carries these to all the parts of the body. Infobit. After we eat, it takes about 6 to 8 hours for food to pass through our stomach and small intestine. Undigested food. The undigested part of the food is passed to the large intestine. Here the water is absorbed from the undigested food. The solid part is thrown out of the body as waste through the opening called anus. Rules of healthy digestion. Drink a lot water. It helps to remove the waste products from your body. Take a balanced diet. It should contain all the food nutrients in right proportion. Do not overeat. It causes uneasiness and indigestion. Wash your hands properly before and after every meal. Chew your food properly. Chewing helps in breaking down into smaller pieces and mixing it with the saliva. Saliva contains chemical substances called enzymes which help in the digestion and absorption of food. When the food is not chewed well and it is not properly broken down into smaller pieces, then incomplete digestion takes place. Due to this, the nutrients are not properly digested and absorbed in the body. Therefore, next time you eat any food item, just remember to chew it well. Infobit. Our body uses whatever food is needed. The extra food turns into fat and is stored in the body. Gathering extra fat makes one overweight and obese. So you must not overeat. Keep in mind, what happens if we eat too much? If we eat more food than is needed, the food turns into fat and is stored in the body and our weight increases. What happens if we eat too little? If we eat too little, we lose weight. All the fat that is stored in our body gets used up. As a result, we become thin and weak. Key points. We have two sets of teeth, milk teeth and permanent teeth. We have four types of teeth: incisors for cutting, canines for gripping and tearing, and premolars and molars for grinding and chewing the food. Enamel, dentine and pulp are the three layers of the tooth. We should take care of our teeth. The process of breaking down of complex food into simpler soluble form is called digestion.